Hello everyone, and welcome to the My Specialty Japanese course. This is my own attempt to supplement the courses I study every day by creating lessons that pull words and phrases from a long list of extras. If it's on this list, it's not included in my other lessons. As such, this course is meant in addition to full courses like Rocket Languages and Rosetta Stone, and anyone who is well versed in those lessons plus the content found here will get an exceptional boost. And I will not usually be referring to things found in those courses. A grasp of the fundamentals, in addition to what's here, would be to your benefit. The list includes a lot of things pulled from TV and movies, and then researched. I began near the top with just a few of the most basic words because I thought I'd be sharing with friends. Things like jozu, meaning skillful, skilled, skill, proficient, good at, adept, or clever. An additional meaning is flattery. Sugoi, meaning great. Sasuga, meaning impressive or as I'd expect. Fuben is inconvenient, the opposite being benri, convenient. You will notice maybe even the majority of words here have several meanings. This is because a word that can be read the same can be written with different symbols, like the most advanced Japanese alphabet kanji. If you refer to the website, which I believe is jisho.org, you will see how it lays out several meanings of the same word, and then goes on to longer words that use it as a foundation, almost like you stick two Legos together. With the explanations out of the way, let's get down to why we're here. Words that are often more than the basics and pulled from the list. Our very first word comes from the movie A Silent Voice. I highly recommend it. During the scene in the amusement park, the character of Mashiba states that he is just trying to be friendly. For this he uses nakuyoku, which means make friends or get along with. Nakayoku.
普通に仲良くしたいんだけど。
Next is a collection of words you might hear in action anime. Some of them come from Dragon Ball Z. In the scenes where Android 18 is talking about wanting new clothes, she might refer to the one she's wearing as dasai, which means unsophisticated, out of fashion, or primitive. Dasai. Somewhere around the same time in the series, I believe Gohan uses the word aimai, which means vague, ambiguous, unclear. The exact phrase might have been shotto aimai desu ne, which means something like, it's a bit vague, isn't it? Desune comes off like a rhetorical question or inviting agreement. Speaking of phrases you'll find in fighting anime, there may be no better example than inochiburoi, which means narrow escape from death. Note that inochi means life. The word again is inochiburoi.
おかげで命拾いしたぜ。命拾いだと
You might hear waza, technique, referred to also, and it's worth noting that a word with waza as its base, wazato, means on purpose. So you could say wazato janai to mean it's not on purpose or it was an accident.
わざとじゃない。
Martial arts anime love to use waza, technique, or shugyo, training. You might also hear some reference to whether a character has saino, that is talent. In the case of Kenichi, the mightiest disciple, he might claim that he has none, or because he has none. That is saino ganai and saino ganai kara.
僕ってもしかして武術の才能あるとか？
How about we wrap up the theme of fighting by pointing out that udezomu means arm wrestling. It's easy because it uses ude, arm, and modifies sumo, like sumo wrestling, to zumo, when it's attached to a modifier, in this case ure. You will notice plenty of this kind of modification in a word beginning sound once this kind of change is made to give a new word with a specific meaning. This is very important. Next up, we have a word from the Japanese dub of Superman, the animated series. The villainous robot Brainiac claims that only their knowledge was important in reference to destroying worlds. Chishiki is knowledge. And let's not forget the old saying, knowledge is power. Chishiki wa shikara da, which is something that rings in my head as often as I think about the scene, along with Brainiac's claims about knowledge.
知識を持っている者が少ないほど知識の価値が増す。
To close, how about a couple of generic words that might not really stand out, but were brought to attention by the show Machine Sentai Kira Major, with various references to sparkling. Kira Kira is glittering, sparkling, glistening, twinkling, and Kirameku, to glisten, to glitter, to sparkle, to twinkle. These are important words to the show, or maybe just in reference to how clean and shiny something is. So that might do it for the first lesson. It looks like we've covered the first 15 items on this list. So they can now be included as part of my lesson in replaying this audio, if everything goes to plan. Thank you for listening, and next time we'll have plenty more of the many words and phrases you can only find here. Until next time, take care.